Today, guys, I wanted to talk to you about how Rockstar has been screwing up the last couple of updates in GTA Online. To kick things off, I want you guys to guess really quickly when was the last time we got more than 2 updates in 1 year. You have 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. It was 2018. And I'm not gonna lie, there was only really 2 updates I actually enjoyed there, which was going to be the After Hours update and the Southern San Andreas Super Sports series, which introduced the hot ring circuits, and After Hours obviously introduced nightclubs. The other update was Arena War, but I mean, nobody ever plays that, but I have to say I do enjoy the vehicles. Anyways, after that point, all we got was 2 updates every single year. The very first thing I want to say is, if you're only going to be releasing 2 updates per year for a game that so many people still play, you have to add more content. And this is one thing I've been saying for a long time, and I'm sure a lot of you guys feel the same way. Tell me, how long did it take you currently right now to go through all of the content for the Los Santos Drug Wars DLC update? I literally finished everything in about 8 hours. 8 hours. The second it came out, I played it until about 1 or 2 p.m., and then I did everything. I've done every single thing in that update, or at least everything that's available to us, which will bring me into my next point, the drip feed. Do you guys remember back in the good old days when the drip feed was only a couple of vehicles? I remember that back in 2016, where we got a whopping 7 updates in 1 year. Rockstar was popping updates out left and right. It was awesome. GTA Online was popping. Everybody was having a blast. Because when you really think about it, in every update they release, there really isn't that much content. Even back then, there wasn't much content, but we were getting 7 updates in a year compared to getting 2 updates per year now. So you can clearly see the difference. We just had a lot more stuff to do back then because we were getting updates left and right. And when I say left and right, I mean the second the drip feed ended, we were getting teasers about the next update, and then it came out 2 weeks later. It was pretty amazing. But now we get 2 updates a year, we finish all the content, and then we go back to what we were doing before, which is right now, obviously, doing heists. Here is a quick example of this. The Bikers DLC update was released on October 4th of 2016. The last drip feed vehicle was released on November 22nd of 2016, being the Bravado Yogua Classic. And then, on December 13th, they released the Import and Export DLC. But of course, they were already talking about that literally as vehicles were still being released from the previous update. And then obviously once the last vehicle came out, within like a week or so, we got the first little pictures of the Import-Export DLC. And it was pretty great back then. But now they're really stretching it out. You compare it to the update that came out this year. The Criminal Enterprises DLC update came out on July 26th. The final drip feed vehicle we got from that update came out November 22nd. That's a long ass time. A total of 4 months. And then you take a look at the Contract DLC update, which released on December 15th of 2021. The final drip feed vehicle we got, I believe, was the Western Reaver, which ended up coming out on February 3rd, which really wasn't that bad. It was 2 months, and then we expected another update soon, but we didn't get one until July, which once again is a very long ass time. I don't think Rockstar realizes this, and I really don't understand how they don't understand this, but releasing one vehicle to us isn't content, because we're used to what they used to do back in the day. Take in, we're not going to be getting any more DLC content. Like in a big update, you have to download with new businesses and all that kinds of crap until next year in the summer, most likely. Because even last year, we got one update in like July and then December. Then the next update, which we got this year, the Criminal Enterprises DLC, came out in July. So we're going to be waiting for true content from now until next year in the summer. Really think about that. I'm pretty sure this drip feed is going to end up ending sometime in February, which is great. We're going to get all this content fairly quickly, but the next update is not going to come out for a very long time. Let's get into the next reason why Rockstar's been messing up a lot of updates, and this has been happening recently. Before, it was just cars in the drip feed. Now, there's missions, there's cars, there's buildings, there's businesses, and now there's also garages. Like, what is happening? I don't know who at Rockstar HQ thought this was a good idea. They're like, hey, you know how we've been releasing cars in the drip feed? Let's just stop making as much content and then just release like half the content or a third of the content in the drip feed as well. Wouldn't that be awesome? No, it would not be awesome, and whoever came up with that, I honestly think should be fired. I know they're working hard on GTA 6, and we all have our hopes super high for that game, and we cannot wait until it comes out, but still, they've made so much freaking money off GTA 5, you think with the amount of people that still play it, they could still afford to create content and hire people to create content more often for this game, instead of just dragging out drip feeds super long, then cutting updates into parts so then we have to wait months for the next part of an update to come out. I just don't understand what they're thinking. Like, they could literally be making even more money right now off of GTA 5. Like, they have all this money set aside for GTA 6, and I really hope they're spending a ton of money on that game so it's amazing for the community. But I'm sure they still got hundreds of millions of dollars just sitting there doing nothing that they could be putting in to GTA 5, getting more people to play it, or people to come back and play it because they'll push out more content, and they'll get shark card sales up. I mean, I don't really know why they're deciding to do this instead, putting out 2 updates a year, dragging on everything, and honestly making it terrible for the player base. And you got to admit, they're getting a pretty bad rep right now from the GTA community from what they're doing. Like, every time they release an update, we're like, oh my god, yes, an amazing update, and then we get it, and we're like, where's the rest of the stuff? Oh yeah, we gotta wait like 2 months, and then we gotta wait another 5 months for the next update. Like, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this down below in the comments section. Do you think Rockstar's been screwing up on updates? Just remember back in the good old days where we got 7 updates a year, tons of awesome content. It was great back then. I know they're working on GTA 6, but still, they could be doing a lot better on GTA 5 with the amount of people that still play it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Be sure to comment down below what you guys think. But anyways, with that said, I will catch you guys in the next one.